Hey guys, how's it going? Today I want to do just kind of a quick review for you guys on the Mealthy MultiPot 9-in-1 pressure cooker. I hadn't seen too many reviews on this, so I thought I'd just kind of give you guys my 2 cents, just kind of based on my experience and let you know what I thought about it. I should mention real quick too, I actually found a pretty good deal on this, and I'll put a link in the description below so you guys can check that out if you're interested in picking one up for yourself. So the big question, and probably the reason you clicked on this video, is you're comparing this to the Instant Pot. The Instant Pot is by far the more marketed, I guess you could say, pot. But in my opinion, this is the one to get over the Instant Pot. And in this video, I'm going to explain why I think that. I should mention too that I'm not affiliated with Mealthy MultiPot or anything like that. I don't work for them. I'm not getting paid by them. This isn't a sponsored video. This is just purely my opinion on the two pots. Okay, so why do I like this thing more? First, let me mention functionality-wise, cooking-wise, results-wise, exactly the same. So if you don't care about that, I guess just get whatever one's cheaper. But to be honest with you, usually this one's less money, and it has some features that are worth getting this one over, and I'll talk about that now. The first feature is it has a digital readout on it of the pressure level inside the unit. Now, why is that important? Well, for one, the Instant Pot, it doesn't tell you what the pressure level is at all when it's cooking. You just basically turn it on, it goes up to pressure, and then it cooks. So you have no real idea of the pressure level inside. The nice thing about this is with this pot, you know exactly where you're at in the cooking process. There's timers and this chart, this graph that shows the pressure level, so it makes timing your meals really a lot easier on this pot. Basically, with the Instant Pot, you have no idea really when it's going to be done unless you're on a manual timed thing, and it just beeps at the end and it's done. This does also have two pressure levels, a high and a low, which is important because if you cook like chicken, for example, on high, it's going to be rough or tough and stringy. Does not turn out good. You need to cook that on low. Another nice feature about this one too is the pressure button pops up above the pot instead of flush with the pot. So you can see it from kind of a distance away so you can know it's done, and it's actually easier to get to also. In my opinion too, this has a better computer inside. The algorithm it uses for the pressure cooking seems to be superior to the Instant Pot. The overall user experience, I guess you could say, with this pot is just much more intuitive. There's a lot of information that it gives you that the other pots don't, specifically like the Instant Pot, they just don't tell you. And it just makes using this pot easier. The other thing too, and this is kind of the big thing, is it heats up to pressure a lot faster than the Instant Pot does. That's one of the annoying things about the Instant Pot. It takes about 15 to 20 minutes to get up to full pressure, and if you don't do a release when it's done, it takes about 20 minutes to come down in pressure. This is about half the time, about 10 minutes and it's up to pressure. So the whole point of getting a pressure cooker like this is to save time. They can cook things much, much quicker. But if you're spending 20 minutes just to get it up to pressure, it kind of defeats the purpose, if you know what I'm saying. So you're going to knock a good 10 to 20, maybe even 30 minutes, depending, off your cooking time with this one versus the Instant Pot. The app itself that comes with it works good. It's not buggy, it's not laggy. It does have recipes and stuff that it comes with. It also has a nice cheat sheet that comes with it too, that you can use, and it really kind of gives you everything you're going to cook in it for every type of meat, different things. It just tells you exactly how to use it and set it. That being said, there are a lot more modes on this too than the Instant Pot has. You have steam functionality. And these are all buttons literally on the front of it that you just push and it'll cook it. The Instant Pot maybe has about 8. This has about, I believe, 14 different modes. Extra ones like yogurt and cake, and it can saute as well too, which is nice, which is basically you can use it with the top off as kind of just a normal pan. But that's really handy for like browning meats before you pressure cook it, because you usually don't want to just pressure cook meat. It kind of comes out not as good. You don't get that kind of caramelized char taste to it. But the nice thing about this is you can saute it, brown it right in the pot before you pressure cook it, so you don't have to do it separately on another thing and dirty another pot that you got to wash later. This is truly one of like a one pot meal thing. It's really good for that. Built very solid too. Yeah, really like this thing. Like I said, it's pretty obvious, but I prefer it to the Instant Pot. And don't get me wrong, the Instant Pot I've owned, I've used for a few years now, and in my opinion, this is superior in pretty much every single way. So yeah, if you guys have any more questions about it, just leave them in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.